She's Carmen.
And he's Joe.
And we are the Sexy Happy Couple.
And this is
Sexy Healthy Cooking.
Fans, it's so great to be back with you. As you know, if you've seen our show before, we are vegans. That means that we only eat food that comes from plants. No meat, no dairy, no poultry, no fish, no nothing. Only plant food.
And Carmen's going to show you how to make a great dish that anybody could try at home if they wanted to. We also on our show like to have a guest star, somebody from the adult entertainment industry, and we're really excited about who we have with us today. Somebody who is a little newer to the industry and making a name for herself, and actually kind of closer in age to us. So we feel really comfortable with the fantastic Reya Love and Light. Great to have you on the show.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming. It's so good to have you.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
All right.
So happy to be here.
Yay. Now, if you've seen us before, you know that we try to make food that represents where our talent grew up. And Reya grew up in Southside Chicago. So today, I'm going to be making Chicago dogs.
I mean, southwest suburbs. Southside Chicago's
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
only because I just don't want to be dissing the people on the south.
Southside of Chicago.
That's right. So, but as I get started, maybe you could pour us our wine.
I would be happy to do that. That is my only food skill I have. I can pour wine.
Well,
so,
you probably don't need much with this goddess
And do you
making
like
everything.
Red or white?
I'll take some red.
Okay.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got that
Thank you.
Okay, here's the red
Oh, hey.
for our guests.
Thank you.
Some
Thank
white
you.
wine for our
Okay.
host.
Cheers.
And
Cheers.
I'll get in on this too. Yeah.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
So
Okay.
what are you making today?
So we're making Chicago dogs today. And
Love it.
to celebrate Chicago.
Yes.
They are seitan based dogs, which means I'm using wheat gluten to make a dough. But added to that wheat gluten, we're going to have some tofu. Now, not all tofu is created equal.
Facts.
This tofu is super firm, and I've also pressed it for about 24 hours in a tofu press. If you don't have a tofu press, you can always use like a cutting board with a weight on it. You could wrap it in paper towels and put the weight on the cutting board and let it set there. But if you're going to use tofu on a regular basis, a tofu press is a great investment. So first, I'm just going to crumble this tofu into this food processor. You can see there's like almost no moisture in this tofu, which is exactly how we want it.
And that's just so it can like really soak in all the flavors and
That's
everything more.
right.
Yeah.
There we go. Crumble that up. And kind of like chicken, tofu is, and seitan in general, is all about the seasonings.
Yeah, it is sort of a miracle protein substance that takes on whatever flavor you put into it. And
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
knows flavor.
Amazing.
I do.
Amazing.
So to the tofu, we are going to add 3 tablespoons of tamari. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of onion powder.
You got your special clear bowls for the camera.
That's right. A teaspoon of nutmeg.
Would have never thought nutmeg would be in hot dogs.
I know.
It's amazing.
This chef
amazing.
that inspired this recipe is just an amazing food scientist.
Incredible.
And he makes seitan that tastes so much like real meat. It's incredible.
Yeah, incredible.
So now I'm adding in a teaspoon of coriander, a teaspoon of poultry seasoning, and finally a teaspoon of smoked paprika.
Now that one I would guess.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to add initially just a half a cup of water. This is a full cup. I'm going to pour half of it in. If I try to mix it with all of the water in, it gets a little bit too liquidy and doesn't get the creamy texture we want. So I'm going to pour in about half of this water, half a cup, and I'm going to add a few drops of red food coloring just so they look like hot dogs. It's not a requirement, but visually it's more appealing. Okay. So
Who would have thought?
this is going to be a hot
It's
dog.
gonna turn
I
into a
know,
hot
it
dog.
Oh
is.
no.
So the first thing I need to do is process this so that it turns into a very creamy, almost paste-like texture. So I'm going to go do that.
So while she's doing that, food. I mean, you're working, on sets. You're shooting videos. Do you get to eat much, or do you have favorite foods, or what's that like?
So, for me, my story is very much like before COVID, after COVID. I'm one of those people, unfortunately. I loved all food before a few years ago. So I really ate everything. I've done a lot of different diets in my life. I've been a vegan for really most of my 20s and into my 30s. I was actually a raw foodist for a while.
Oh,
I
really?
only ate raw fruits, vegetables.
So this
Nuts
wouldn't
and
be
seeds, that's it.
like
Oh yeah, no.
too unusual.
I still love vegan food. I still eat a lot of vegan food. I still have days where I eat vegan. I love fruit. I loved living in Hawaii and being able to literally just pick papayas and bananas and passion fruit and just so many different, we even had a cinnamon tree. So I literally had like fresh, I know, it was amazing.
Okay.
It was amazing. So I really love fruit. I've done a lot of gardening and, grown my own food throughout my life. And so, yeah, I love, salads and fresh foods and things. But my palate unfortunately has changed a bit since COVID. So I eat a lot simpler now than I used to, I would say. And I can like, I'm really good. I would say my strength is making something out of anything.
Oh, okay.
Like I can open a refrigerator and be like, oh, I can put this together.
How about fitness? You look fantastic. I mean,
Thank you. That's very
a
nice.
little older than you, but we're keeping it together.
You look fantastic too.
Well, thank you.
I know firsthand. Even underneath all the clothes, yeah.
Stick around for
I
that.
know just how fantastic.
Stick around for that. Well, so anything special that you do to stay in shape? I mean, other than like eating.
Drink
Good
water. Drink water. I've honestly, when I was a child, I did sports. I did a lot of sports. So, but I'm almost 52 and I haven't done anything consistently or regularly my entire adult life since I was 18.
Oh boy.
Really?
Yeah, really. So, but I just do random things. I'm very random. I just joined a gym for the first time this year in January. I have not gone super consistently. It's been a little bit of a
Well, baby steps.
Yeah. So
Baby
I'm
steps.
working on that, but yeah, I just I don't really, I can't say like, yes, I do this, I have this, but
You're lucky.
I
Wow.
I don't know.
I wish I could say
I
that.
still do
No,
things like this.
Okay.
Okay,
well.
that's impressive.
You gotta be athletic.
Although I've done stuff like that before, where then I've been like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have just
Shouldn't have done
randomly
that.
just
Yeah, that's right.
tried to show off like that because now
Well,
I'm injured.
that's
But
the
right now I'm feeling okay still.
Open it up thing that we
right.
always hear
Yeah.
in the adult video.
True.
Open it up.
But it feels good. It just feels good to be able to stretch. So yeah.
Great.
Anyway.
Okay, next step is to add in the gluten. So I have 1.25 cups of Vital Wheat gluten here. I'm going to pour that into the food processor with the tofu paste.
Amazing.
And then I am going to add in the rest of the water. Right. And then I'm going to take this back over to the food processor and process it
Blend
again.
it up a little more.
And this time we need to blend it for a good 2 minutes until the dough really comes together. And when it's ready, it will be a little bit glossy and kind of warm. So then you know that you've processed it enough. So.
So what drew you into the adult video industry? I mean, you know, in midlife, just like us.
Yeah. You know, after leaving a 21-year marriage, something just kind of opened up in me. I just felt a level of freedom that I really had never felt before. Just in my body and sexuality and everything. And I just started taking some like selfies and things like that, which I literally had never ever done.
Huh.
Yeah, and I just kind of was doing that for really just a few months. And then I met this man that I dated for a very brief time, but I was just so absolutely enamored and in love with him and just like so deeply physically attracted to him more than anybody ever in my life.
Huh.
And I just, it all came from me. I started taking photos and video and just capturing, really just super artsy at first, really just kind of naked bodies, lots of shadows and things. And then eventually I got a tripod and set it up
There
and
you
just
go.
started recording everything. And he was really into it, but it really all came from me. And then that was in 2019. So I thought about this long and hard for like 5 years.
Wow.
And then I finally I kind of deciphered down, okay, what, I want to do this. This just keeps calling to me and I got to just let go of, what are people going to think or whatever and just do what I want to do because I came here to live my life and
there you go.
do what I want to do. So
would you say that getting an agent was that was a major step?
I only tried one agent. I submitted to one agent and they took me. So
they knew right away.
That's right.
I don't know.
That's
So
right.
they said yes,
Nice.
I said yes, and
Cool.
the rest is ongoing
There you go.
history. We're doing it. We're making
doing
it.
it.
We're making the
Yeah.
We're
history.
making history. All right, so this is the dough.
Nice.
It's going to turn into hot dogs, believe it or not.
Wild.
Your
I mean, it
brains
doesn't look
there.
that different than
No.
probably what actual, before they form it into
That's
a hot
right.
dog, it's probably very similar.
That's right.
Yeah.
So hot dogs need casings.
Yeah.
We need casings. And the casing that we're going to use is tinfoil.
Oh,
Good old
okay.
tinfoil.
Wow. Okay. That makes sense,
So
though.
we're gonna do some hands-on here. I think.
Okay.
Hands on. Okay.
All right.
So I have pre-cut heavy-duty tinfoil, and you want to use heavy-duty. Otherwise, the seitan, when you heat it and cook it, it wants to expand. And so the casing, the tinfoil, is going to keep it nice and in shape. But if you don't have heavy-duty tinfoil, it can tend to explode. And I have done that before. Had
Oh, in
things-
the oven,
Yeah.
you should. It
Literally.
Literally.
blew the door off the oven.
Blew
One
the
No
door off
way.
the-
Yeah, that was
No
pretty
way.
scary.
It
Yeah.
was. So,
Oh my gosh.
So you gotta take this seriously.
you gotta take this
Heavy
seriously.
duty tinfoil.
That's right.
Do not forget.
So what does that look like, I wonder?
Yeah.
Anyway,
We get some erotic shapes.
so that's like a hot dog, and it doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay.
Okay, because as I said, it wants to expand, and so the pressure will cause it to expand into the foil wrap, and it will then be shaped.
More, yeah.
You know, it won't have all those lumpy bumpies.
Okay.
So then you just roll that up like that, and twist those ends shut.
explosion
And
proof.
Explosion proof. And there we go. So I'm going to roll these dogs.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do
but-
you know any help with that? or-
I think I'm okay.
She knows how to handle her
I handle
sausage.
my hot
Oh,
dogs.
shit.
That's
Her
right.
dog.
Right.
Okay.
So how did you pick your name?
Well, so my name is a name that's actually been with me for a very long time. The first name that came to me is actually Clarity, which is a name that's what everybody calls me in my life.
Okay.
And then sometime later, the Love and Light came. And this is, granted, this is a long time ago. This is when I'm in my early mid 20s.
Oh,
So,
wow.
and now being 50. So the Love and Light came. So I was Clarity, Love and Light for a while. And at a certain point, the Reya came. So it was Clarity, Reya, Love and Light.
Oh.
And even for a hippie like me, it was a little much. So I just kind of kept the Clarity and then used my last name that, is my legal name. And then, when coming upon this industry, I was thinking of all these different names, coming up with all these different names. And then I was just, and I thought about even my agent was like, oh, Clarity's a great, stage name. I was like, yeah. And I toyed with it. I almost just was like, whatever. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to be Clarity. But then I don't know. I felt like I kind of wanted to be two separate characters a little bit. I kind of wanted my adult persona to be one name and then me as an artist outside of that industry as Clarity.
Okay.
So so then I just was like, okay, Reya Love and Light. I'm just gonna own that middle name that I never really used much and have it be my first name. So so really it's basically my name that I've had with me for not quite 30 years, but
Wow,
a long time.
Wow.
So it's just
Very cool.
it was an unused
Well,
name.
it's distinctive in a way that isn't like hit you over the head, like
Yeah.
some of the names that people have.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing left to the imagination.
And you really do need to stand out because it's such a
Right.
competitive
Right.
business that.
It's true. And it's, the last name is long and people get the first name wrong sometimes. They put an N in there or whatever, but it's just, for me, it just felt right. It felt comfortable. It still really felt like me. I am an actor. I love playing characters and I love doing different things, but I also just very much, just wanted to be me. Wanted it to feel like me. So I was like,
Well, it seems like
yeah.
you're into this. I mean, obviously, we all want to make a living.
yes.
But it seems like, and we talked a little off camera,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
really into artistic
I
expression.
really am.
And we're
Yeah.
about that too.
I know, and
so-
I love that. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I absolutely am trying to make a living doing this, and it's wonderful getting to do something that's just so much fun and has given me so much on so many levels, like every level, and. But it's really, it wasn't ever the motivating factor. I never really even considered, I don't think I knew when this kind of all came to me, I didn't really even know how one would even,
Yeah, sure.
I just didn't really know.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like a super, it was all just very new to me. It just really came up organically. It wasn't something I studied. So I'm just kind of going with the flow. It's just,
Now, being more our age,
yeah.
you probably get a lot of roles that are like the stepmom or something
course,
like that.
of course.
And so that was what's cool getting together with you.
Yeah.
The scene that we'll
Yes,
show you.
yes.
And just we're all in the same age
Yeah,
group, and,
yeah.
and I don't know. There's just something exciting about being a little older. And,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, just the comfortability and just not caring as much as you get older, just about what everybody thinks and all the judgment. I mean, obviously, you guys' story
Yeah.
is incredible. You really had to you had a big decision to
Yeah.
make, okay, we're doing this, we're doing what we want and no holds barred, let's go for it. So I could not have done this at any younger age. I really admire and am in absolute awe of the younger people that I work with and just their level of self-assuredness and confidence and just how there is no way I could have I could have done it any younger than 50. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think so. So
Well, it gives you
Yeah.
such a interesting
Yeah.
take on it, as opposed to if we kind of grew up with
true.
performing. So
True.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Look at you,
look
like
at
a
that.
lightning dog
I
maker.
know. I've
Like
made a
done
lot of
already.
dogs.
Damn.
So now we are ready to cook these hot dogs, and there's two ways we can do it. We can either steam them or we can put them in a pressure cooker. And today I'm going to go ahead and use a steamer just because I have one of those on hand. So I'm going to go put these in the steamer.
Amazing.
So this is the steamer.
This is the steamer.
How long do they steam?
We are going to steam these for 60 minutes.
An hour.
An hour.
So what about side dish? What would we have?
Magically,
Oh,
we have French fries.
look at that. Now, did you cut those up yourselves for the potatoes?
No. I poured them out of a bag. But I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven so they cook while the hot dogs cook.
Awesome.
Amazing.
And I think this would be a great time to show our friends the fantastic scene we shot with Reya the other day. Hope you like it.
It's pretty fun. It was
Yay.
pretty fun.